Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us on Zoom In. Now we continue and looking at providing help for at-risk youth, especially on the fringes of any society. It's been very challenging, especially given the lack of resources, the issues facing nearly every society in post-pandemic world that we're in. But the Israeli educational startup, HaGal Sheli, My Wave, established 9 years ago by a group of people who love the sea and surfing the waves. It's set out to use surfing as a tool for personal development for these at-risk youth. And we're joined in the studio here, luckily, by Yotam Ben-Zvi, the growth manager for HaGal Sheli. And Yotam, thanks for being with us. Obviously, this is touching on sensitive parts of society here. Kids who are coming from troubled backgrounds, or that term at-risk, I think that means a lot of things. I mean, to start out with, what's happening with the project? If you can explain, who you're working with, what types of kids are coming in, before we even get to, the activities you're up to. But what kind of kids are walking in the door?
Yeah, all right. Pleasure to be here, first of all. So at-risk youth, we work with a wide variety of spectrum of kids, teenagers, that everyone has his own, difficult in life. It can be socially, financially, some behavior issues for others maybe. It can be anger issues, or maybe I can be very insecure, inconfident. So we work with educational institutes, and through them we get to the youth that really needs our support, so that need our help.
Institutes that are like formally dealing with these kids are kind of
like shelters.
Them to you. Okay.
Yeah, like shelters, boarding school, less opportunity high schools. They find those kids that need our help and direct them to us.
Amazing. How do you find, the interest among the kids? Is it something that, are you the most popular program that they're putting in front of these kids? I mean, I could imagine it being like, wow, surfing, I get to go do that. Seems like it would be popular. Is it attracting a lot of kids? What's
for the most, it's very attracting. Like, it's the ocean. Yeah. It's one of the amazing resources that we have here in Israel. It's cool. Surfing, it's fun, it's cool. But not for everyone, it's like a very easy start. Some of them have fear of the ocean, fear of surfing, and coping with this challenge, with those challenges, the ocean, the failure that you sometimes experience in surfing. This is like really the way to develop and to empower and to build your self-esteem.
So it's not about coming out, doing something fun and cool. It's about taking on that challenge. It's about accepting those failures. It's a steep learning curve to surf. I mean, I want to say that from my own personal experience. I have kids who I've been putting into surf camps here along the beach. There's a steep learning curve. So you're saying that's a critical component of what these kids go through.
Yeah, fun is just a part of it. We're an educational program. All right. So what we do, it's not only we go to surf, because if I go to the ocean, I surf and I face the fun, the failure, the anger, the excitement, and I don't talk about it later. I don't process it with someone who can help me. It just stays on the flow. What we do is after we surf and before we surf, we teach them, we talk with them, we reflect on the experience that we have. And this is the way that they can mirror their experience in the water in surfing to the real life. And then they can apply the tools that are crying in the water to the real life. And this is like the way to grow and to develop.
Certainly it happens. Crying in the water, it happens with surf, no matter what. 9 years now, this program's been around. I mean, what's the scope of it? How big are you guys? Where are you operating up and down the coast? I mean, give us a sense for the scale of the operation at this point.
Yeah, so our founders, Omer and Yaron, they started very small. They started just with 10 teens from Tel Aviv, and they told them, guys, come to surf. We teach you for free, one condition, go back to school. And all the 10 kids went back to school, and today, 9 years later, I'm proud to say we have 6,500 graduates, staff of 350. And we have 5 educational centers. We have here in Jaffa, in Bat Yam, Kiryat Yam, Magan Michael, and Kfar Galim. So we spread across the coast. And our goal, and for me as a growth manager, is to keep spreading, to get to more coastal cities in Israel, and to spread our word amongst the teens of Israel.
What about going beyond Israel's borders even? I mean, this is such a fundamental set of activities and concepts that are being dealt with worldwide. I mean, anywhere where there's good waves, at least. Is this a concept that is there a model somewhere else that's doing this? Or are you looking to grow beyond the borders? I mean, with this sort of simple concept?
Yeah, we actually are. We are actually now working on exporting our model abroad. This week, we are starting a pilot in San Diego, California. Awesome. Because, it's universal. It doesn't matter if you live in Israel, in the States, or in Australia. surfing is the same, the experience you're going is the same, so really looking forward to exporting it and of course broadening our activity here in Israel.
I love San Diego's. I grew up in Arizona myself. San Diego was the beach close to us, the place where we'd go in the summer where I started getting a surfboard under my feet. So that's great. Wonderful spot as well to get kids in the water. Waves not too intense, similar to Tel Aviv, or bigger, but not like an
probably bigger than here, but
bigger than here. But I can see that as a good venue for kids getting up and getting into that. Yotam, Ben-Zvi, thanks for coming to us from HaGal Sheli. Good luck with the initiative. I know you're out there literally saving kids.
Yeah. Thanks for having me here, and look up for us. HaGal Sheli, my wave. If you want to join us, if you want to participate, we are all welcome for everyone.
Wonderful. Good luck with it, and thanks for joining us.